Looking for the best subwoofers under $500 for you? Then you're in the right place. We've assembled a list of the top 5 subwoofers under $500 that we've reviewed. We have reviewed many products and selected 5 products based on performance, unique features, and many users, and if you can't find a subwoofers under $500 that suits your needs exactly, keep this video for future updates. For their prices, please visit the link in the description of this video. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Without further ado, here are our top recommended subwoofers under $500. Number 1 on the list is Polk Audio PSW505. Ask anyone who has used this subwoofer from Polk Audio, and they'll tell you that it is far and away the best subwoofer for the money, period. Many users report buying multiple, either to set up dual subwoofers for a 7.1 surround sound system or to use in multiple rooms. One of the features that sets this subwoofer apart for the price is the power output. Compared to the many 50-watt subwoofers available for under $500, this subwoofer is capable of 300 watts of continuous sound power and up to 460 watts of dynamic power. Most users report rarely turning the gain to more than 60%, which leaves plenty of volume while still operating in the sweet spot of this subwoofer. The downside to this subwoofer at this price point is that the frequency range is relatively limited, at 23 to 160 Hz, so you lose the transition frequencies between your bass and your mid-frequency speakers. In addition, users note that the rear port design is susceptible to causing noise, which can be quite noticeable at high gains. That said, the subwoofer also comes with an adjustable low-pass crossover system to help reduce noise and improve the blending with other speakers in your sound system. While the subwoofer is excellent for booming vibrations when watching movies, it also has the responsiveness needed to provide good sound quality for music playback. Plus, Polk Audio provides one of the longest warranties on their inexpensive subwoofers, at 5 years. That provides peace of mind that this subwoofer will last at least as long as the rest of your sound system. Second on the list is Klipsch R-12SW. This powerful subwoofer from Klipsch shares much of its design with the R-10SW from the same manufacturer, but features an enlarged 12-inch cone driver that enables even more power output. This subwoofer is capable of 200 watts of continuous power with a dynamic output of up to 400 watts, and users note that it is easily capable of shaking a room when the gain is cranked. Impressive for a subwoofer at this modest price point, users also note that there is very little distortion when the gain is cranked over 50%. However, as is the case for all of the subwoofers under $500 we reviewed, it is worth noting that the bass is not as rich as on higher-end subwoofers. In addition, note that this subwoofer is significantly larger than the R-10SW and will take up more space in your room, as well as interact with your room's acoustics differently. One important specification that stayed the same between this subwoofer and the R-10SW, unfortunately, is the relatively narrow frequency response. As for the smaller subwoofer, there is a noticeable frequency gap between this subwoofer and the mid-frequency speakers you have attached to your sound system. While this might not be an issue for movies, users noticed it during music playback, even in spite of the low-pass crossover filter and phase control built into the subwoofer. Despite the overall quality of this speaker, Klipsch only offers a 2-year warranty. Number 3 on the list is BIC America F12. Users rave not only about the sound quality from this powered subwoofer from BIC America, but also about the company's customer service. In addition to sporting a full 5-year warranty on par with that from Polk Audio, users consistently remark that BIC America was extremely responsive to customer questions throughout the setup process. The subwoofer itself is not especially powerful at only 150 watts, but the 475 watts of dynamic power put it on par with significantly more expensive subwoofers. The 12-inch driver is injection molded to provide consistency between units and keep the sound quality high. Plus, in contrast to most other sub-$500 subwoofers that boast that level of dynamic power, this subwoofer has a wide frequency response ranging from 25 to 200 Hz. Together, this leaves users very impressed with the sound quality and the feeling that the subwoofer is more powerful than most 5.1 surround sound theaters actually need, which is not a bad thing to have. The biggest downside to the power is that when the volume is turned up past 50% gain, the subwoofer can actually generate rumbles that reach your neighbor's home. A nice addition to this subwoofer is the patented Venturi vent in the rear, which greatly reduces noise from the port found on other inexpensive subwoofers. In addition, the subwoofer comes with input ports for both Dolby Pro Logic and Dolby Digital/DTS systems so that you can use this subwoofer with a wide variety of inputs. Number 4 on the list is Klipsch R-10SW. Users rave about this small but powerful subwoofer from Klipsch, which produces far more sound than most people think when they first look at it. The subwoofer is only rated for 150 watts of continuous power, but boasts 300 watts of dynamic power and is controlled by a fully digital amplifier that helps reduce the noise at higher gains. Many people who purchased this subwoofer have also used Klipsch's 15-inch subwoofer and note with surprise that this subwoofer is nearly as loud and can easily fill a large room with bass as part of a 5.1 surround sound system. The secret is in part the copper-spun front-firing 10-cone driver, which amplifies sound far more than traditional inexpensive drivers. The cost of this power and sound quality is that the frequency response of this subwoofer is relatively limited. Without an additional, higher-end subwoofer in the same audio setup, you will lose all bass deeper than about 32 Hz. While the low-pass crossover and phase control built into the subwoofer helps to alleviate the gap between the bass and your mid-frequency speakers. Expect some gap in the sound at the upper end of this subwoofer's 120 Hz maximum. Another minor, but important advantage to this subwoofer is that it has both line and LFE inputs. This ensures that your new subwoofer will be compatible with both your existing audio receiver and a new audio receiver if you need to replace it. Number 5 on the list is Polk Audio PSW10. This small subwoofer from Polk Audio is designed specifically to fill in the bass on a subwoofer-less surround sound system or to replace a noisy stock subwoofer that came with your new surround sound system. Although the subwoofer provides only 50 watts of continuous power, the ability to jump to 100 watts of power dynamically allows this subwoofer to be noticeably louder than many of its competitors. However, users note that compared to more expensive 50-watt subwoofers, this unit can get muddied more easily, and the deterioration of sound quality at high volumes is one of the major deficits of this subwoofer. Nevertheless, users still feel that this subwoofer is one of the best available for the price, and the low price tag also makes it possible to add multiple of these subwoofers into your sound system for more booming bass. The lowest frequencies on this subwoofer are unfortunately very clipped since the subwoofer has a minimum frequency of 40 Hz. In addition, expect a sizable gap in frequencies between this and your other speakers since the maximum frequency that it can output is 160 Hz. However, the 10-inch composite cone driver provides relatively high-fidelity playback within that frequency range, in part thanks to the laser-based Klipsch measurement technology that helps improve linearity. Like for the more expensive PSW505 model subwoofer, Polk Audio offers a 5-year warranty to protect your investment in this subwoofer. Just now is a list of 5 best subwoofers under $500 that we would like to introduce to you. For more detailed information about these products, please visit the link in the description of this video. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. You will receive our latest videos. Thank you.